Okay, guys, welcome to another Monday night Grubb Cast. Boy, we got some stuff to talk about tonight. If I don't get sidetracked, I'll probably get sidetracked. Now I am. Uh, I got to get right there. Okay, here we go again, guys. You know how I am. I'm running a little bit behind tonight. I had to build fire down here tonight because of this daggone weather. It won't get straight, will it? 7 degrees yesterday and 40 today. Well, actually, probably about 31 or 32 out there right now. So, okay, there we go. Looks like we're good there, good here. Tonight, I'm going to have a really good trivia question, and I'm giving away the 4-inch minnow Tennessee Ghost. Wow, everybody's in tonight. Comments are just flying in tonight. Yes, Brian, it's beautiful out. It'd be a lot more prettier if it's gone. Brian Rose, Rusty, Jack Miller, Glenn, Dean Barnhart, all of you's on tonight. Good deal. Well, we got a lot to talk about. But first, and most importantly, Travis, the people that make this happen right for me, so I can go do what I love to do, fishing. Fish sticks rods, hook and donkeys, Sanborn Builders, Ace Hardware, Hobbs Roofing, Pizza Stop, Southern Ohio Sanitation, Williams and Son Construction, Raccoon Creek Outfitters, Gamma Fishing Line, and Drop Zone Tackle. On Drop Zone Tackle, put in Grubb's 15 and you get your 15% off. I got to talk to Nick a little bit down Classic. First, let's get, there was a tournament this last weekend on Burr Oak. Haller Miller and Terry Rudder won it with 15 something with 5 fish. I was not around Ohio. I was in Knoxville, Tennessee, as most of you know. We will start our Wednesday nights. Not this Wednesday, the following Wednesday. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the 25th. It's the 25th. Yep. 25th of March, we will start our Wednesday nights, 5:30 to dark. And spread the word, guys. We have raised our entry fee to $30, and the payout is going to change. It'll be a little better payout. We're refiguring everything, and we're still putting money into the kids fund, but it's a little different, so there'll be more payout of each night of the tournament. So if you want to show up and fish, show up and fish. Like I said, it's $30 this year. Okay. Couple things. Like I said, you guys know I was down to Bassmaster Classic. What an enjoyable weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. And I will tell you this now, guys. I seen more people and talked to more people from Ohio and Knoxville, Tennessee than I do in probably a year here in Ohio. Wow, was the people there. and a lot of people from Ohio. Every time I turn around, I run into somebody from Ohio. Prime example, Travis on here. First thing we got there, we walked in to get in line to wait to get into the expo. And one of the first people that it was the first people that ran into us was Travis and Misty and Pinky and his wife. I was like, wow, there they. I mean, and it was just nonstop all week. I was constantly running into people from Ohio. With that being said, I got to meet some new people. First and most of all, I met a company that's called Trailer Away. They're Waymar. They're out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and they have every kind of part for a trailer that you can imagine. Get with me. I've got their business card. I can give you their phone number, information, any part that you need for a trailer, not just a boat trailer, any trailer. Get with me. These guys can get the parts. I spent quite a bit of time with them, and it was very enjoyable. Actually, I think if time allows and stuff, I'm going to spend. I don't think I'm going to. I told him I would. I'm going to head over to Indianapolis sometime this summer and spend the weekend and take this gentleman fishing. It's going to be a really fun weekend. They're a good group of people, and I'm looking forward to really getting with them and helping them out. Yes, Matt, we was on the weigh-in floor all 3 days. We first thing we got there, I'm fortunate enough to know been to enough of these classics. I know what to. Yes, Rusty. They said they got parts for Dad's trailer. Dad's 80. What is his? An 86 Ranger. They got parts for his trailer. Rusty said they have parts. He's used them, and they got parts for a 90 Ranger trailer. If they ain't got it, he'll find it. I guarantee you. Very, very knowledgeable people for boat trailers or trailers, period. Shouldn't say boat trailers, trailers, period. But when I was going there, I've been to enough of these. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was my 8th classic that I've been to. I know to go get things taken care of right away, so we went down, found out where they was giving the live well tickets away, went to Bass Pro Shop, and ended up getting all 3 days right off the bat for all 4 of us. And we was able to be right down. We was actually sitting in front of the TV people. If people got up and started down the aisle to take pictures and stuff, they'd make you sit down because you was blocking the cameras for the main stage. So it was we had really, really good seats. So real quick before I get too far into, I went down to Raccoon Creek Outfitters the other day, and he gave me their event schedule. I'm just going to touch base with the stuff that's coming up now. Each month, I will let you know, through that month of what they've got going on. He's got a lot of activities going on. He's going to be March 20th through the 22nd. Raccoon Creek Outfitters will be at the Seasoned Sportsman Expo, the Bricker Building, Columbus, Ohio. So if you want to get something from Raccoon Creek Outfitters on March 20th through the 22nd, which is this coming weekend, they're going to be at the Open Seasons Sportsman Expo at the Bricker Building, Columbus, Ohio. March 28th, they're going to have a rigging party at the down at Route 50 at the Raccoon Creek headquarters. And it's everything from putting motors on kayaks to lights and electronics. And Dustin told me the other day that they had a guy bring a boat. So if you got something you want to get done with the boat, uh, you can bring your boat down. They'll help you rig your boat. So that's March 28th, down at Raccoon Creek Outfitters down on Route 50. And I think you can go on raccooncreekoutfitters.com and find out all this information too. Their hours are Thursday through Monday, 9 to 5 down there at the office. So if you want something right now, Thursday through Monday, 9 to 5. Okay, let me show you what else. You guys seen it a little bit on online. They said they was traveling back to, I do believe, I don't think their card says. No, I think they was headed, I think they're from Montana. And they was headed back. It's called Cling Fishing Products. I don't know if you can read that or not. Cling Fishing Products. If you need information, you can go to www.clingfishing.com or get a hold of me. I have their business card and phone number. I want you to see this. Like I said, most of you, I made a mistake there. Most of you seen it on my Facebook page as they was doing it. But this whole thing, first off, it's that thin. It's way thinner than a cell phone. That whole thing is a magnet. Do I have it upside down? No, that's right. That whole thing is a magnet. This whole thing is a magnet that bolts on your boat. I'm going to give you a little demonstration. Carol, the Wednesday nighters start not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, and let John know that we have upped the entry fee to $30. So it is not this Wednesday, the following Wednesday, the 25th of March, and we've upped the entry fee to $30. Okay, back to the magnet. Okay, this is a spook. I'm going to hold it up here, and I'm going to drop it. I can't shake it off. If I throw it to it, it just goes to it. I'll do it again. Over here, out of the screen, throwing it. Oh, that almost took myself. I missed it. Here's an easy way to get it. Since you're like me, you can't reach stuff. Always use a magnet to pick it up. Let's try that again. It's hard to watch the camera and the mic and stuck. There you go. I'm really excited to put this on. And like I said, they was able to engrave. If you've got the PDF file, they punch it in their computer and they engrave it. I was able to put Grubb Cast, my fish sticks, and then my son's memorial thing that I got made up for him in memory of. So I didn't want to put it on the boat yet until I showed it off here tonight. But tomorrow it's going on the boat. I'm looking very forward to putting that on. That's going to be really nice. But if you need information on that, got the stool messed up after I slid back. Get with me, or you can go to Cling Fishing Products. They're very handy. I don't have a pair of pliers down here. I'd show you that. I would say, let me see something here. Yeah, here, look at this. I just seen this. You could use them for glass holders. There's a pair of my reading glasses. So, very handy piece of thing that's going to be nice on the boat for me to have. I already got stuff thrown everywhere. Now they'll be thrown on that magnet. Okay, the classic. What a very emotional classic to me. I've said it before. I believe it. I should have looked this up. A moment. No, I can do it real quick, actually. While I'm doing this too, guys, I've got some leads on a couple good people to have on my show too. So I'm looking this up before if this is right here. Uh, Hold on with me 1 second here, guys. Sorry. That ain't what I wanted. From Newtown, Connecticut. Herschel be the first man in history, young man, to win from the Federation if he can do it. Okay, in 1994, Brian Kershaw was the first guy to ever win the Bassmasters Classic from the Federation, from being qualified through the Federation. 32 years later, yesterday, Dylan Nutt qualified through the Bass Nation and went on to win the Bassmaster Classic at age 22. And he dominated it. I mean, he dominated it. Brian Kershaw was, I think, 2 months later, I do believe it's 2 months later, was in a single engine airplane flying to do some media stuff for Bass. And the plane went down and he was killed in a plane crash 2 months after he won the Bassmaster Classic. But Dylan Nutt, 32 years later, comes back and becomes the second person to ever from a federation, from the Bass Federation Nation, to qualify and win the Bassmaster Classic. And they say down there he's from Tennessee. He's from Nashville, Tennessee, and they say he is a hammer. He has to be. I tell you, I'll be straight honest with you guys. When I seen Drew Cook come to second place on the second day, I was worried that he was 4 pounds out of the lead. That was going to hurt him. He had to really, really make it up. But I was like, Cook is a veteran. He's been in this position before. Dylan being 22, I thought, well, he'll get the jitters and, make bad decisions. Well, I was way wrong. He went out. Bass Track had him, I think, at someone said either 9:30, 10 o'clock. Bass Track had him with 19 pounds already. His first fish was over 4 pounds. Within probably 40 minutes to start fishing that morning. If you got a 4-pound lead and you catch a 4-pounder right off the bat in the morning, it takes some of the jitters away from you. But he went on to catch, I think he had 22 pounds yesterday. So it was very impressive. I'm very impressed with the young gentleman and the way he done what he done. And Drew, I could tell when they brought the Super 6 out. Drew, I could tell Drew didn't have a very good day. Yeah, Dylan Nutt had 66-13. Trey McKinney had 57-3. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Yati had 57-3. Drew dropped all the way back to seventh place. So, and did you guys, if you didn't watch it, Dakota Ebear on day 2 caught a 7-2. They was calling it a mean mouth, but I guess they got to say it's a smallmouth. That was the biggest record smallmouth ever weighed in, I think, in Tennessee in the Classic, or maybe the biggest smallmouth ever to come across the Classic stage, I do believe. But it was very, very fun and entertaining. I got to take Dad, and John and Charlie went with us, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to next year. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to Hartwell. I've been to that one before. The only bad thing about Hartwell is the launch it's a pretty good drive to get over to watch the launch from the Coliseum. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, the weigh-in and the Coliseum are right together. I mean, I think you can walk across from one building to the other for the weigh-in and Coliseum. But yeah, it was it was a lot of fun to be there and watch it and experience it, and especially get to see that young gentleman do what he done. Let's see, what else do we have? What else at the Classic? I'm trying to think. I got to go watch Low Budget Live, Luke Duckin, over at the Express Boats. And I'm telling you guys, they had everything you can imagine. Express Boats. Allison was there with their boats. Phoenix had half of a building. Ranger boats, skeeters, uh, you name it. Every big boat company was there. You could crawl through the boats. You could look at them. Uh, I got to talk to the Mercury guys and talk to them about my boat motor and things that I should maybe think about with my motor. And that's the thing, guys. That's what they're there for. They're there to help the customers. I bought a FXR rain suit. I'm excited to try that out. Uh, I really like the way it feels and fits on me. Uh, so I'm really excited to try that out. I got to meet a angler from the Opens, Trey Thompson. Uh, I may get to go fishing with him this weekend when I go down to Jordan. Uh, I got to wait and see what happens. He's got to check to see what he's into, but he said if he didn't have anything going on, that he'd jump in the boat and go with me for a little while on Jordan. I'm excited about that. Also, too, watch my web page or my Facebook page, um, and I'll share it again. I shared it not too long ago, but the special ops guys that I go down in November and fish a veterans turn or a wounded warriors tournament or special operation tournaments. They are having one May the 1st on Lake Jordan. I told him I seen Nick and Brent and Mikey there, and I was like, I would love to come to that tournament, but I got a tournament the next day. I'd have to turn around and drive straight back. Yes, Travis, several pros. I mean, every pro you can imagine, even BPT pros. They was there. Real Hillary Sue, she was walking through. Uh, Bill Dance, Roland Martin, you name it. All the old timers was there too. It was very, very a lot of fun. It's all just a lot of fun, and the thing is these people. Matt Robinson, I just pulled up. Matt Robinson popped up on my page. The thing that's very interesting is these guys will sit and talk to you. You know, Gerald Swindle. I got a picture. I don't know if I posted on Facebook or not. Got a picture with Gerald. Got to talk to him for a little bit. Here's something that just popped up too. Not only did Dylan Nutt win the Bassmaster Classic at age 22, but his brother Carter Nutt won the collegiate classic that weekend. So both brothers won classic stuff that weekend. Carter won the collegiate classic, and Dylan won the Bassmasters Classic. That's pretty cool. It's very cool. Let me see if I can find that. I know it's May 1st. Hold on. Can't believe I'm having this much trouble finding it. Let me try one other thing here. Here it is. Had to go to Mikey's page. Friday, May 1st, 2026. Jordan Lake. Farrington Landing, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. $100 a boat, $20 big bass. 2-man team, optional to fish solo. 5 fish, 14 inches. And they are special operation bass fishing tournament in honor of Sergeant Anthony Tony Yost, 3rd Special Forces Group. So that goes to his family. May 1st, Jordan Lake. So if you ain't got nothing going on, you want to go to North Carolina and fish a fun tournament, get a hold of me and I can get you get you hooked up with Mike Nadeau. Mike Nadeau, I think that's how you say it, or Nick Kincaid or Brent. Can't think of Brent's last name, but we can get you hooked up and get you information to where you can go down and fish that tournament if you want to. I want to, but I can't. I can't make it down there and then make it back for the tournament I have here. But I will be there in November at Norman. So, okay, guys, let's get this trivia question underway. Okay, here we go. Don Butler, a lumber yard owner whose store included a wall devoted to fishing tackle, including an obscure spinnerbait called the what? Don Butler, a lumberyard owner whose store included a wall devoted to fishing tackle, including an obscure spinnerbait called what? And that's for the 4-inch minnow Tennessee Ghost. Fred Teets. Let me make sure. I know that's it, Fred. Yep. Fred Teets gets it. Okie bug. The okie bug. And I think that was actually, it said this guy, they was talking about, this is back when Ray Scott was talking to the Tulsa Bass Club about starting a tournament, the Bassmasters, starting an organization of the Bassmasters. That was in 1968. So, Fred, let me know. Send me your address, and I'll put these in the mail and get them shipped to you. I got some. Yeah, that's Rusty's. He'll be at the mall next week, tomorrow. But okay, guys. Again, like I said, if you want get you a magnet for your boat for you to store your lures on, like I got, and you can have them custom made. You can order them, and they'll custom make them. Some of you might have tuned in later. I'll show you. This is a 4-inch spook. There you are. You can throw it to it, and it sticks. You can do it with a fishing hook. I don't think I got any fishing hooks laying here. I got a cord I'm gonna get all wrapped up in. I thought I had. At one time, I had some. Yeah, maybe not. But you can even use a fishing hook. Throw your hooks. I guarantee you, I'll take a picture of it. I'm gonna have it mounted on my boat, and you can. You'll see all the stuff cluttered there. You won't be able to see the stuff I got uh, lasered on it. And if you got any trailer parts you need, get a hold of me. Waymire, trailer parts, trailer away. Get a hold of me and I can get you in contact with them. Or you can go to Waymire Distribution.com and tell them Tony sent you. I told them I'd get their name out there and start getting stuff going for them. So let them know. Tony will need trailer parts too. You see how much I travel. Oh, don't forget too. I'm about to do it every time. Sorry, Aaron. Strict Marine Plus down in Willersburg. Get a hold of him if you want some stuff done. I've got to get a hold of him. Actually, I got a guy wants a price on getting a lure unit welded. Another guy. So I got to get a hold of him and find out about that. He welds lower units, puts new carpet in boats, installs sea decking in boats, all over through the boat. He is very, very good at doing graphs and setting up live scope graphs and just doing your wiring and stuff. He cleaned my whole nightmare up for me, and it looks like a whole different boat. So get a hold of Strict Marine Plus. He also, if you look right over my shoulder right there, yeah, right over there, somewhere, there we go. Right over there is boat cleaner. You can get that from him. Big Al's Boat Shine. And he has Big Al's screen cleaner too for your graph cleaner. Okay, guys. Until next week, I want to thank everybody being on. Enjoy this snow because I do believe Thursday said 70. So snow will be gone. We'll be able to fish this weekend. I'm headed to the south again, but the other direction. I run down 75 this weekend. Next weekend, I'm running down 77. So I'll let you know next Monday how I do. Hopefully, I can post some big pictures, pictures of big fish this weekend. So everybody have a good night, and I'll see you next week for another Grubb Cast.